Mr. Beast has got to be the nicest, most hardworking.
How many hours do you work in a day?
I would say since I was 11 years old, almost every waking hour of the day, I'm thinking of YouTube in some form or capacity.
And the most generous content creator on YouTube, or the whole social media. And that's what makes him so successful.
That I walk in and I go, I want to give 100 people $100,000. They go, you're crazy. And I'm like, good luck.
There seemed to be this narrative, especially common on YouTube and X, where we hate on the most successful creators simply because they are successful. Our brains trick us into believing we dislike them because they have a big ego or they don't deserve their success. In Mr. Beast's case, he has proven time and time again that he deserves every penny he makes. The YouTube community seems to be ignorant to all the great things Mr. Beast has done, simply because his friend got caught up in a scandal. Were all the other content creators always waiting for Mr. Beast to make a single mistake, or for one of his friends to be involved in a scandal so they can attack him? Or there is more to the story of why Mr. Beast has been receiving so much hate lately, which seem to be overshadowing his good deeds. Let's first look at the timeline from when Mr. Beast was just a kid with big dreams of helping people, the events which made him the biggest creator on the platform, alongside with the events which led to his videos being flagged as fake and why people are loving the backlash, so we can come to a logical and rational conclusion. Mr. Beast started his channel in early 2012, and it would be pretty safe to say his initial motivation was becoming big at something.
By now, please, future me, please have 1 million subs. I probably should have thought about what I was going to say. Just, hey, hopefully you have 1 million subs.
And finding a way to give back to the community.
And I'm giving 100% of what they pay me away to random people.
I can confidently say this because from the very beginning, Mr. Beast was giving away the little he made from his content. And many of us can say we don't have what it takes to give away our first paychecks. In one of his early videos titled, Giving a Random Homeless Man $10,000. Mr. Beast can be seen giving away $10,000 to a random man only to receive backlash for giving away $10,000 instead of giving 10 random homeless people $1,000 each. In the video that followed, Jimmy listened to the criticism, and in the next video, he fixed that.
Last time I gave a homeless person $10,000 and a lot of you guys were like, you should have split it between people, divvied it up. But today, I have a lot of money. We're gonna be giving multiple homeless people $1,000 each because that's what you guys wanted.
Jimmy started the video by giving a man with no legs $1,000. However, Jimmy's backlash didn't just start now, as a lot of people were already complaining that he is using vulnerable people to get views. Mr. Beast made sure people know that the homeless guy was okay with it.
Don't get mad and say this is a bad way to get views. Tell them like you're okay with this. Are you okay with it?
Hell yeah.
That's right,
best day of my life right here.
Homeless people don't care if I use them for views.
See the sign? Oh, and he did it.
One of his earliest viral moments was in early 2018 when he started gaining attention for his counting to 100,000 video. This marked the beginning of his rise to fame and helped establish his brand as a motivated creator. In late 2018, PewDiePie's subscriber count was being challenged by T-Series, an Indian music channel, for the title of the most subscribed channel on YouTube. Mr. Beast took advantage of the situation and launched a campaign to help PewDiePie maintain a subscriber lead. Jimmy went as far as buying all the billboards in Jacksonville, North Carolina, encouraging people to subscribe to PewDiePie's channel. In the video, I bought every billboard in my city for PewDiePie.
Double billboard. We don't mess around. T-Series, it's game in for you. Game in. Escape up in game, yes.
Mr. Beast's actions were a form of support for a fellow YouTuber, showcasing community spirit and unity within the platform, as he didn't have a direct financial or personal gain from helping PewDiePie. However, we can't ignore the fact that by aligning himself with an already popular PewDiePie, who had 80 million subscribers at that time, Mr. Beast also gained a lot as he doubled his channel from 5 to 10 million subscribers in a year. The more Mr. Beast's channel grew, the more he made sure to give away as much as he could. In October 2019, Mr. Beast, alongside fellow YouTuber Mark Robber, launched the Team Trees, aiming to raise $20 million to plant 20 million trees. The idea started on May 24, 2019, when a fan suggested on Reddit that Mr. Beast should plant 20 million trees to celebrate reaching 20 million subscribers on YouTube. The idea was related to the 2019 Amazon rainforest wildfires. The funds raised from Team Trees went toward planting trees in various locations around the world, contributing to reforestation efforts and helping to address environmental challenges. This became a big example of how social media and online communities can come together to help with global issues. Mr. Beast and his team even managed to get Elon Musk to donate $1 million to the campaign, motivating other public figures to do the same. One would think Mr. Beast's efforts to help would come without any opposing force, but they would be wrong, as Eike Ludeling, the department head of horticultural sciences at the University of Bonn, stated, "It turns out that many of these seedlings, if you don't do this well, or if people do it who don't really care about those trees, then they all just die quickly. Sometimes it's probably a better idea to plant fewer trees and really take care of them." Danny Cohn, the Director of Public Relations for the Arbor Day Foundation, addressed these concerns, stating that the partners who work with the organization are all required to have plans to help their trees thrive. This just goes to show that no matter how much good you do, there will always be an equally opposing force. Mr. Beast announced a similar project in 2021 named Team Seas, which was geared towards raising $30 million for the organization's Ocean Clean and Ocean Conservancy and cleaning 30 million pounds of waste out of the ocean. Jimmy posted a video on his main channel titled "I Cleaned the World's Dirtiest Beach, Team Seas," advertising for Team Seas and detailing his efforts at cleaning a plastic-covered beach with his team. Mr. Beast again partnered with many notable content creators and removed over 33 million pounds of trash from the ocean. Mr. Beast's philanthropy with these two projects raised more than $50 million to help people and the environment. Beast Philanthropy donated $200,000 to Ugandans living in extreme poverty through the Give Directly organization. The donation was documented in a video that featured the recipients sharing their stories and experiences. Mr. Beast has also helped rebuild homes for tornado survivors in Kentucky, donated $2.7 million worth of clothing to the Hopi Indian Reservation in Arizona, and built wells to provide clean drinking water for villages in Cameroon. Through his numerous charitable campaigns and YouTube videos detailing charity work and giving back, it is obvious that Mr. Beast has had a positive impact on not only the YouTube community, but also the world. Donaldson has not only given back himself, he has inspired his millions of viewers to do the same and to support important causes affecting people around the world. With all of this happening, there was always one guy next to Mr. Beast from the beginning, Chris Tyson. Chris Tyson was Mr. Beast's first subscriber, and he helped and got featured in almost all the challenges, becoming the second most recognizable face after Jimmy himself. However, in late 2022, everything started to change. Chris started being seen with long painted nails and longer hair, with his looks slowly changing. After a few months of not reacting to the backlash online, Ava Chris Tyson finally revealed that he was going through HRT, a medical process for making his physical looks more feminine. It didn't take long for Ava Chris Tyson to receive massive backlash for all of that, with many people pointing out how he decided to leave his wife and kids for his own selfish desires. Little did we know it was not only the begin for Chris's downfall, but also Mr. Beast aka Jimmy's downfall as well. In July 2024, Ava Chris Tyson was accused of having inappropriate conversations with minors. After an investigation which reviewed over 500,000 messages, 3 people reported having inappropriate interactions with Tyson when they were underage. Tyson denied the allegations, but stepped away from Mr. Beast's company and social media to focus on his family and mental health. Jimmy didn't go silent as he spoke up, stating, "Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mr. Beast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings." The door had just opened for more allegations. In a 50 minutes long video, Dogpack 404 reveals all the bad things that happens behind the Mr. Beast empire. According to Dogpack 404, LaKoya Hill, who previously ran an adult entertainment business, was fired in 2021 after the accusation of sexual harassment. However, according to Dogpack 404's sources, Hill was brought back to the company in 2023 as COO. With all of the backlash going on, a lot of Mr. Beast fans believed that Chandler was done with the Mr. Beast crew, with one of his latest video, 7 Days Stranded in a Cave, flooded with comments like, "Petition to get Chandler back. Help us, Chandler. You're our only hope. Chandler's the GOAT. Bring him back. We must need the GOAT, and that's Chandler." Only for the viewers to realize Chandler was just busy filming another video, Men vs. Women, Survive the Wilderness for $500,000. This makes so much more sense. I was annoyed that Chandler wasn't in the cave video, but it was because he was doing another video. Everyone's more happy about Chandler coming back than the actual video LMAO. Now it all clicks. I was initially puzzled by Chandler's absence in the cave video, but it turns out he was engaged in filming another project. Makes perfect sense. All the accusations, despite Mr. Beast's silence, have impacted his channel, with his latest videos getting a horrible like to dislike ratio, receiving almost 1 million dislikes on his Men vs. Women, Survive the Wilderness for $500,000, and his 7 Days Stranded in a Cave, getting over 2 million dislikes, which is a shame compared to his old videos, which barely ever made it to 100,000 dislikes.